We have to focus in EU on migration policy. We have to change. We have to force on European authorities, to change migration pact, because it's a really tough problem for whole Europe. And we have to be fair and cooperative with our colleagues which are on the external frontiers of the EU. Czech Republic is a country in the heart of Europe. We are like between Germany and Hungary. So for us, it's not, we can say, such a huge problem. On one hand, on the other hand, of course, if there are these illegal migrants are crossing Czech Republic to Germany, it's a point which influences the policy life of our citizens and so on. So I believe we have to be much more stronger. We have to be united, and we have to understand the need, what is needed by our colleagues from Italy, from Greece, from other countries, how to defend our borders, if I can use these military words. It's really important because if we will accept that some people who are not open for our values, our stay of living, it can be a problem. We can follow some cases, from Germany, from other EU countries, and it's not a problem for the people who just came, but for second and third generation. So nobody knows what can be, how big can be that problem for future. Because if we are if we are focusing on the situation in Sahel, for example, in Africa, in other African countries, we have to be really ready. How can we face these problems? Middle East, Russian war against Ukraine. We are facing really huge problems which can even influence the political stability and political situation and economic situation in the EU, and that's the point which is really important for all of us. Of course, if we can compare the situation in Spain, in your country, in some other countries with countries like the Czech Republic, we need to talk, we need to share information, we need to exchange our experiences to get a really tough common EU position. As I said, in the Czech Republic, we are in a relative quiet situation. We are not the target of the illegal migrants, which are crossing usually our country from Hungary, Slovakia, Austria, mainly to Germany and via Poland. On the other hand, of course, it's a problem not just for the Czech Republic, it's a problem for our close cooperation with Germany. Our police is working relatively well, but still some thousands of people are listed at the end of the day in Germany. So for us, it's really problematic what to do together. We are just in the middle between changes in Germany, because that time when we schaffen das, this open policy, it's over. Now German authorities are forcing even us like partners with Poland, with Slovakia and other countries, and they wanted to keep together Schengen policy, together all the rules which are accepted by EU. And on the other hand, we have to open our mind in cooperation with Slovakia, with Hungary, with other countries which are on that line crossing Greece, Balkan, and which is indeed in Germany. So for us, it's to speak we have to speak together. We have to understand, because I'm part of Czech policy. I'm talking to our partners in coalition. I am talking to MPs from opposition, and we didn't see there is no the same common look to that problem. Of course, it's a part of our political discourse on one hand. On the other hand, we have to find, especially with our partners, such as from the external frontiers, and we have to understand how huge problem it is. If what we have to do, how we can help our partners, how we can help not just the national authorities like border guards, but how we can support even Frontex. So it's really tough job, but it's really important, because we can think, we can discuss over the information which are coming from Middle East, from Africa mainly. That we have to be ready for something which can be even worse than a crisis in 2015. Our Prime Minister recently, it's a few days, recently presented that we have to force EU authorities to change the main ground of Migration Pact. Definitely, I believe it's really needed. Everybody feels that something has to happen. On the other hand, we are under pressure of new European Parliament. So we have to keep it together, and it takes some time, of course, because all these processes are really complicated on EU level. But at the end of the day, we have to fix it. We have to help our all the authorities which are on the external border of EU. We have to send some messages. I mean, abroad. We have to find partners in North Africa, countries, in some other places. We have to cooperate, and we have to stop this illegal migration wave. And of course, we have to discuss about the legal migration, because we have to definitely support our companies in the EU, and we have to, of course, think on the future economic development and social conditions in whole EU. So it's not simple, but I believe that the changes in political life of EU, it means to go from far left to the right. This is a good ground, good base for this future development, even in this such an important and such a complicated issue as migration is.